Yo, it's boy Marcus from Western back in the video. Today we're going to be talking about why ranked is too easy and can it really be changed? I was thinking about this the other day and I was like, man, BO6 ranked has got so many problems and the hackers and this, that, and the other. But like, why is COD Mobile ranked so messed up? And it's because it's kind of the opposite of that, right? COD Mobile ranked is so easy to get like higher amounts of points and hit top 5K that people don't really want to hack in it. So I guess that's why there's no hackers. I don't really think that it's like COD Mobile has some great anti-cheat or anything like that. But like, why are there no hackers in COD Mobile ranked anymore? You know what I mean? How did they just get completely eradicated from the game? Maybe does the game just have like a valid anti-cheat? Because if the game has a valid anti-cheat, you know what I mean, then that would be one thing. But I was just kind of thinking, like, it's so easy in both MP and BR to hit legendary. What's stopping them from making it a little more difficult? That way people, will play the game more, right? It didn't have to be incredibly difficult, just a little more difficult, right? Or a little more time consuming, you know what I mean? So instead of resetting us back down to master, maybe do it to pro or whatever the case may be. I just was wondering, like, what the reasoning is behind why ranked is so easy hitting legendary in both modes. Now BR is kind of a very simple explanation. 90% of the lobby's bots, right? You can literally play first person in every lobby, be all bots for 90% of your way to legendary. You might get like 5 games where the other team, like there's an actual real team in your lobby. But if you're playing at like weird hours, you literally will never find an hour. Literally never find a lobby where there's real people and you can just play first person and grind it out. You mean I'm pretty sure that's how a lot of these people hit leaderboards in BR. It's because they can just AFK grind first person. Yeah, you don't get any kills, but you're going to win every game because your random teammates are just going to shoot bots for 10 minutes and you're going to win. So BR is a pretty simple explanation as to why it's easy. There's not even real people in the game. And even when there are real people in the game, you only have to win like a couple of gunfights, kill one real team, and next thing you know, you've won the game. So that's pretty much how third person is. Sometimes third person lobbies can apparently get more sweaty. I don't believe that. There's still a egregious amount of bots in the lobby. So regardless, it's hard to say that hitting legendary is hard when you could literally just play a mode instead of playing third person that has no real people. But that's enough of that. With multiplayer, man, I was like, man, why is it so easy? And it's just like, I don't know. I don't really know why it's so easy. But there's like nobody who really can finish. It's actually hard to regularly play COD Mobile and finish outside of Legendary, I feel like. It's so easy to hit. You know what I mean? Like if you just hit it one time and then you don't have to actually do a full grind, you just have to grind for Master. It's super easy to do. You have to be like actual garbage buns, just terrible to not hit legendary. You know what I mean? And if you're watching this like I can't hit legendary in multiplayer, A, you either don't play that much, or B, you're actually garbage buns, and yeah, that's actually true about you. But yeah, with multiplayer, I think there could be a change if they wanted to do this. They probably don't. They've only made it easier and easier over the last 5 years to hit legendary. Like literally since season 1, it's only gotten easier. It's never gotten more difficult. Even when they added in Grandmaster, the second they did that, they made it to where you get way more points for a win. And that was like, well, what was the point of Grandmaster if you're going to make it to where everybody can just get a ton of points easily? You know what I mean? It didn't make a lot of sense. But with that being said, this gameplay is just basic. Pretty much explains everything I talked about in BR. I'm literally queued into a first person Alcatraz match, right? So Alcatraz is out right now. It's the weekend, right? So it should be popping. It should be busy. And I queue into a first person game, not a real person on the map, right? I don't really like playing third person Call of Duty. That's not for me. Some of you guys out there might think that's fun. That's good for you. I personally think third person COD is just not for me. Okay, COD's a first person game, has been for close to 2 decades, and likely will be for all of eternity. So I'm going to play it in first person. Now, I could play third person in first person, and that would just make my life unnecessarily difficult. Why would I do that? That's stupid. Why would I put myself at a disadvantage and make it to where the grind to legendary is more difficult than it could actually be? I could just grind it without even playing the game. I've made several videos on how to hit legendary in BR without playing, because it's literally possible. And that should not be possible. You know what I mean? That's actually, it's quite insane that is possible. Like I could literally land on the map, never travel anywhere, and get a win and get points for it. You know what I mean? In no other game's rank system on planet Earth is that actually probably possible. But here it is. So, you know what I mean? Good on this game. Not really good. It's actually bad. But whatever, you get my point. Sarcasm. And then with multiplayer, I was thinking, like, what if they actually made it really difficult? What if we reverted the changes back to Season 1 and they made it really difficult to hit Legendary again? The hackers might be back. You know what I mean? Because then people would have a hard time hitting Legendary, and there would actually be a skill gap required that people can't physically achieve or choose not to physically achieve. So that would mean they're going to start hacking. That way they can actually achieve it. And in turn, that would make the game a lot worse. But it would actually make ranked how it should be. You know what I mean? And people just can't handle that, I guess. I don't know. It sounds insane, but it seems like that is the case. So, I don't know. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below about this sort of topic. Where is ranked too easy? I actually made a poll on this. And generally the poll agreed with me, right? They pretty much said, is hitting Legendary and Khadim too easy? 73% says yes out of 30 votes. That's a lot of people, right? That's over 20. I'm pretty sure. Then no with 13, and then a couple other ones I just threw in there. But 73% saying yes, it's too easy is a pretty good standard for, you know, judging if it's too easy or too hard. So make it harder now, and then we can put this poll back up and then see how it goes. You know what I mean? So that's just how I think about it. But that's pretty much all I got for this aspect of it. I want to talk about COD Champs right here because I'll probably double upload tomorrow. But I'm going to wait for this final match to end. Surge versus Boston. It's been a pretty insane tournament. Optic is going to grand finals. They have not dropped a map yet. If they don't drop a map in grand finals, this will be the most dominant champs run of all time. It's like the only way to beat this is to also not drop a map. You know what I mean? But this has been pretty insane to see from Optic. 9-0 map count. Absolutely phenomenal. Frying everybody. And it's been pretty insane. I guess the big thing about this tournament I covered yesterday, because it happened before, was FaZe and Thieves getting knocked out, the two favorites. So we'll kind of see how this tournament goes right now. Surge and Boston are playing to see who will go play Optic in grand finals tomorrow. And I'll probably update you on some of the amateur stuff as well tomorrow, since that'll be amateur, which is challenger champs, will be before the Optic match tomorrow. So with that being said, thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications if you want to. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And once again, it's your boy Marcus Morcini. I'm out of here. Peace.